Back to one of our other top stories today. The hearing is in a break as Ivanka Trump testifies today in her father's $250 million civil fraud trial. Let's bring in MSNBC legal analyst Lisa Rubin, who's been inside the courtroom all morning. She is out for the break. Lisa, what was it like?
You know, Jose, this is really a study in temperamental contrast because Ivanka Trump came this morning as poised as we remember her and also unfailingly polite. And the import of her testimony today isn't so much what she remembers. Spoiler alert, like her brothers, it's not a whole lot. And the documents that she's been shown this morning don't necessarily refresh her memory about her involvement. But what the Attorney General's office has been able to do this morning is show that Donald Trump turned to Deutsche Bank and Deutsche Bank's private wealth management unit in particular as a lender starting in 2011 because more typical commercial real estate lenders, whether they be banks or private equity firms, wouldn't do business with him on terms that were satisfactory to him. Rather, because of the risk that they assumed he posed, they wanted to charge him fairly high interest rates. And it wasn't until Ivanka and Jared met Rosemary Vlaibic of Deutsche Bank's private wealth management group that they finally got the deal that they were seeking. And here's what happened. In exchange for very low interest rates, comparable to what others in the market were offering, Deutsche Bank asked for two things. They wanted Donald Trump to sign a personal guarantee that he could cover all of the principal and income on the loan, as well as the operating income of, for example, the Doral golf course. And they also wanted him to attest that he had a minimum net worth of $2.5 billion, which, as Ivanka and a Trump organization lawyer named Jason Greenblatt acknowledged to each other in an email exchange, was going to be a problem. Nonetheless, Donald Trump told Deutsche Bank not only did he have $2.5 billion in his net worth exclusive of his brand, he had over $4 billion. And so this has been kind of a devastating series of documents for the Trump organization and the AG's case against them. On the other hand, if you were in the courtroom, Jose, you would see nothing but what seems like a hyper-technical, even dull presentation with a very polite, very conscious Ivanka Trump moving through the testimony as uncontroversially as she can.
And far different from what was happening when her father was on the case there. And so there's a 15-minute break, and they're going to come back shortly, I presume.
We are. We'll be there until about 1 p.m. for our lunch break. Then we'll break for an hour plus. We'll come back at 2:15. Ivanka Trump is expected, however, to be cross-examined by her father's lawyers. That's in contrast to how they are handling her adult brothers who are defendants in the case and how they are handling Donald Trump. In each of those three cases, there was no cross-examination. Rather, we expect each of the three of them to come back when the defense gets to present its case in chief. Here, however, because Ivanka's not a party and because of her father's stated desire to minimize inconvenience for her, they tell the judge they are going to cross-examine her later today. We'll see what the scope of that is and bleeds into tomorrow, perhaps, Jose, as well.
Lisa Rubin, thank you so very much. Really appreciate it.